What is wrong with that picture? Then we got our rap music out here. We got Nas and Tupac. They come out with 2 good songs on there. All right, talking about how to get our daughters in order and our fathers in order. But then they got 10 other songs that's talking wickedness, killing their brothers, selling dope, doing all this wickedness. All right, give me Proverbs 18 and 21. Let me show you, man. That's filthy communication according to the Most High. Anytime you killing your brother, that's breaking the law. Thou shalt not hate your brother in your heart. Thou shalt not kill your brother in your heart. That's what you're doing when you're selling them drugs. That's filthy communication, and that's also filthy behaviors. Alright? The Most High was a black man with woolly hair. Christ was a black man with woolly hair. The scriptures even say that. 18:21 Proverbs. Read.
Proverbs 18, verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
Say that again.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
So what was Tupac saying on every song? Death to you, Biggie, death to you, blah, blah, blah. What happened to Tupac? Read that again.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
So Tupac was wishing death on all his brothers. Biggie, Faith Evans, and what happened to him? He got killed. Same thing with Biggie, selling drugs to his people. He got killed. The Most High moved him out of the way. You know?
Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
What is the fruit? The fruit is knowing the commandments of the Most High. Turning back to Christ and the Most High. Alright? Now we're going to sing you a song. Alright? Negroes and Latinos love music. But we're going to sing you a song. Go to Psalms 149. Alright? This is a song. This is one of my favorite songs. I'm going to sing it to you. Alright? Read.
Psalms 149, verse 1.
Alright?
Praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song.
Right, we're singing your song now, go ahead.
And his praise in the congregation of the saints.
What?
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
What?
Let them praise his name and dance. Let them sing a praise unto him.
What are we doing?
Sing a praise unto him.
What are we doing?
Sing praise unto him.
We singing a praise to the Most High by coming out here every week. What?
With the cymbal and the harp.
Right, because we always use harps to sing to our people. That was a way of smoothing things over. Music has a way of healing. It also has a way of corrupting you. Alright? Music has a way of healing, and it has a way of corrupting you. Come on.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in the glory. Let them sing out loud upon thy bed.
I told you we was going to sing you a song. We're singing you the song of David. Come on.
Let their high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
That's what we're going to be doing in the last days. We got our Bible on one hand, and when Christ comes, we're going to come with the sword in the other. Come on.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon thy people.
Well, we're going to bring vengeance on our people, on all of these people, starting with the house of Israel. Come on.
To bind their kings.
To do what?
To bind their kings.
All their kings are going to be what?
To bind their kings with chains.
Why are we going to do that? Look at what's going on in San Francisco today. This has got to be the wickedest day in history in America, this day in San Francisco. The wickedest day. Going on right now in San Francisco, you got the gay, what is that? Same marriage law just passed. So we got all these homosexuals in San Francisco today in a parade. Sodom all over again, like the brother was saying earlier. We're in the midst of Sodom. The sins have reached the heavens. Come on.
To bind their kings with chains.
Now you see why we got to bind their kings with chains, because they passed the laws. Go ahead.
And their nobles with feathers of iron.
What?
To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
Wait a minute. So he said the judgment's written. So there's a judgment that was written for these people. All right. So we gonna bring that vengeance to them. So now let's go to what was that? Psalms 149. Give me Psalms 148. You read verse 14.
Psalms 149,
Because a lot of people may not know what the saints are. We're showing what the saints are.
Yeah, Psalms 148.
I'm a little closer, like around that pillar, so nobody can hold on that to.
Psalms 148, verse 14. He exalted his horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel.
So who is the saints? The children of Israel. Those are the saints of the Most High. Right? The saints are going to rejoice in that day. Give me Revelation 14 and 12. So we're coming out to show our people what to do to get free in this place. We got to speak life with the tongue and not death. We speak death only when the Most High is coming. And the death is going to those who do not believe in the Bible. Those who do not keep the commandments. That's what death is coming to. Over there in San Francisco, you got the majority of people participating in that parade. Some may not even be gay, but they still participating in it. They're going hand in hand with them. Because they don't disapprove of it.
That's right.
Read.
Revelation 14, verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints.
Here's the patience of the saints. So we just told you who the saints was in Psalms. That was the Israelites. Come on.
Here are they that keep the commandments.
What do the saints do?
Keep the commandments.
Now let's go and find out what a commandment is. Go to, was that Numbers 20 and 13? Here, give me that real quick, all right? Because our people, man, they don't understand you cannot participate with devils. Devils means deceivers. There's no opposition of the homosexuals that's over here today. You don't see nothing that opposes that. Pretty much they're saying that's the way to go. Can you imagine what's going to happen to the children in another 10 to 20 years? They ain't going to know right from wrong. The children that's been raised by homosexuals are not going to know right from wrong. In other words, they're going to have children and they're going to misraise them. All right? And you're going to have a whole bunch of reprobate people not wanting to follow the law of God. That's the end result. And then when that sin goes up to the heavens, what do you think he's going to do? Read.
This is Numbers 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes and Numbers 20, verse 13. This is the water. Oh, yeah, you said number. I'm like, all right, number 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They have committed an abomination.
That ain't talking about abomination. It's talking about abomination. Anything that goes against God's word.
They have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
Right, that's what's coming to those people celebrating over there. They want to continue to go off in that way. Why do you think the Most High makes HIV or syphilis or gonorrhea? That's coming from sin. What is sin? Transgression of the law, breaking of the law. That's what sin is. All right? Don't think that the Bible is a bunch of fairy tales. It's a real book. The things that happen in real life. It's spiritual. All right? And then spiritual affects the physical. Get that understanding? Give me Genesis chapter 11. Let me show you how the Most High was dealing with Israel and how he dealt with people before Israel. Go to Genesis and read 11 and 1.
Genesis 11, verse 1. And the whole earth was of one language and of one speech.
Right, so the whole earth was of one language and one speech, right? So over there they join in hand. They believe in one thing. They believe in homosexuality over there in San Francisco right now. And New York, because that law was passed in New York first. Now it's passed in San Francisco, coast to coast, the borders of wickedness. Come on.
And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east, they found a plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there.
A plain is an area, okay? So they found an area where they dwelt. It's like in San Francisco, they dwell in there. Right?
And they said to another, go to, let us make brick and burn them, thoroughly, and they had brick for stones and slime, and they were mortar.
Right, that ain't too much different from today. You look around, we got brick, we got stone, we got mortar. It ain't too much different from back then. They use the same thing to build their buildings as we build our buildings today. All right?
And they said, go to let us build us a city and a tower whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth.
So what did the homosexuals say? They said, let us make a name now. Let us pass a law so we can get married. Let us take it to the Supreme Court. Let us make us a name. Now they done made a name. Now guess what they're going to do? Start passing more laws. They passed that law, now they're about to start passing more laws. Pretty soon they're going to start controlling the radios. They're going to control the TV. How do they control the TV and the radio? By buying stocks. They buy stocks in those areas. Something that a lot of you Negroes and Latinos are not really familiar with. They buy stocks, then they control what's on TV. They control the commercials.
That's right.
All right? Come on.
And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower with the children of men building.
Hey. So when the Lord came down, so now guess what's going to happen over there? The Most High going to come down. How's it going to come down?
About the radio and the gay people game.
And the Lord said, behold, the people is one.
Right there, ask him about
they have all one language. And this they began to do. And now nothing will be
Nothing,
meaning they're going to continue to do sin upon sin upon sin. And he's going to let them do as much as they can until they cut themselves off. Basically, he's giving them rope to hang themselves. Come on.
Which they have imagined to do. Let us go down, and there confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech.
So that's what the Most High did in that day. Now let's find out what he did in the days of Lot. Go to Genesis chapter 19. Read from 1 to 10. Let's find out. So the Most High went down and confounded the language during that day. All right, that was in the beginning. Read Genesis 1 and 1. Read Genesis 1 and 1. Because see, y'all don't think that y'all got a name, y'all don't think y'all got a nationality. Everybody has a nationality in the Bible. The Chinese are the Moabites. The Ammonites are the Japanese. You Negroes come from the tribe of Judah, out of the 12 tribes of Israel. You Latinos come out of the tribes of Issachar, Asher, Naphtali. All right, we got books we can prove that to you.
That's right.
The Aztecs was considered a Hebrew nation.
That's right.
All right? Over there in Africa, West Africa only, you had Hebrew nations. You can find old maps that prove that the people in West Africa were Hebrews. All right? Come on.
Genesis 1 verse 1. In the beginning.
What?
In the beginning.
In the beginning. That's why when you bring this stuff out, y'all be laughing and stuff. Guess what? You can't go no farther than this. Go ahead.
In the beginning.
So this happened in the beginning. So let's go back to Genesis 19. So all of this that we're speaking of happened in the beginning. So what's going to happen in the last days? The same thing. The Most High going to destroy this place just like he destroyed those places. It's the same thing. Wake up. Come on.
Genesis 19 verse 1.
Right.
And there came 2 angels to Sodom at evening. And Lot sat at the gate of Sodom, and Lot, seeing things, rose up to meet them.
So it was 2 angels. Lot was like sitting in San Francisco. 2 angels came to him. Come on.
And he bowed himself with his face towards the ground.
Why was Lot sitting at the edge of the gates of the city? Because he wasn't participating in that garbage.
That's right.
He wasn't participating. He was grieved. Right?
And he said, behold, now, my Lord, turn in, I pray you, unto your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet, and you shall rise up early and go on your way.
So now the angels are giving Lot a warning, saying, because you keep my Lord's commandments, because you follow his ways, your life is going to be spared. And really it's because Abraham prayed for him. All right? Because Abraham was the father of many nations. Come on.
And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night.
So the angels didn't even want to come sleep with Lot in his house. Not sleep together, but sleep in his house as a visitor. All right? Come on.
And he pressed upon them greatly, and they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast and did break unleavened bread.
This had to happen, what? On a feast day. All right? He broke unleavened bread. Y'all know what the unleavened bread symbolized? Passover. So let's go to the 12th verse.
This is 19 and 12. And the men said unto Lot,
now these men found out that the angels was at Lot's house because they were very beautiful men, handsome men. The men knew that they were strangers in the land. So what did these men do? They went to Lot's house, come on.
and the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any besides son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters, and whosoever thou hast in the city, bring them out of this place.
Right, they knew Lot. They said, man, we know about your sons and daughters and, you know, your son-in-laws and your daughters. So who are these men? Come on.
For we will destroy this place, because the cry of them is waxing great before the face of the Lord.
Now the Most High is saying the angels are telling Lot, we're going to destroy this place because sin is waxing high into the heavens. The sin of homosexuality, murder, stealing, lying. Come on.
And the Lord have sent us to destroy it.
So now the Most High is going to destroy the place. Come on.
And Lot went out and spake unto his son-in-law, which married his daughter.
So now Lot is going to his son-in-laws because Lot had mercy. He said, I'm going to go tell my son-in-law so they can escape too. Come on.
And said, up, and to his daughters, and said, up, get ye out of this place, for the Lord will destroy the city.
Now Lot's going to his son-in-law saying, hey, y'all better get out of here, man. The Most High is about to destroy the city. But listen to what the son-in-laws do.
But he seemed as one that mocked unto his son-in-law.
In other words, they laughed at him. Come on.
And when the morning arose, then the angels hastened Lot, saying, arise, take thy wife and thy two daughters which are here.
Why didn't it say son-in-laws? Because they didn't believe. They didn't even believe the word of the Lord. So they just laughed at him. Come on, man, this place ain't about to get destroyed. Yeah, same thing y'all do today. Ain't no different.
That's right.
Come on.
Lest thou be consumed in the iniquity of the city.
At least they be consumed in the iniquity of the city. So what's going to happen over there in San Francisco? What is California known for? Are we known for thunderstorms? Give me Isaiah 24.
Earthquakes.
Are we known for thunderstorms? Are we known for, yeah, shootings is the one. But something much greater got to happen. Let me show you what California is known for and what's going to hit over there in San Francisco. We hope it hits San Francisco rather than Oakland. For one, we got the ports over here. All the food and stuff come to this place. They don't go to San Francisco. We were hoping it hit San Francisco. Read Isaiah 24 and 20.
Isaiah 24 verse 20. The earth shall rail to and fro like a drunkard.
What is the earth going to do?
Rail to and fro like a drunkard.
So that's an earthquake coming. Guess where it's going to come? Over there in San Francisco. Why? Because the sin has reached the heavens like we read earlier. The Most High is going to destroy that place.
That's right.
The earth shall rail to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage. And the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
What is San Francisco going to do?
It shall fall and not rise again.
So that's part of the prophecy that's going to happen to America. Now, when that law passed in New York City, guess what happened in New York? An earthquake. For the first time it happened. You can Google it, look it up on YouTube. An earthquake happened as soon as they passed that law. Then them storms came and was tearing New York up. They ain't never had a storm that bad. Guess what's going to happen to California?
That's right.
It's going to be just as bad.
That's right.
This is the second wickedest place on the earth right now because of that homosexuality.
That's right.
All right? Give me Romans 1 and 26. Our people, man, you Negroes, Latinos, and American Indians better wake up and don't go hand in hand with these Gentiles. Those of you to wake up are no longer Gentiles. You're Israelites. Once you wake up, you're no longer in a Gentile state of mind when you come into this truth. You become one of the tribes of Israel. You Latinos and you Negroes. Read that.
Romans 1 verse 26.
23.
And change the glory of the incorruptible power unto the image made like the corruptible man, and to the birds, and to the four-footed beasts, creeping things, Wherefore the Most High also gave them up to the uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
So their lust is off right now. They lust after other men. They don't even lust after women. That's the order that the Most High set up, that men are supposed to be married to women. Never did he say men are supposed to be married to men. Never did he say women are supposed to be married to women. What does that bring? Confusion. Give me Jonah. I go to the last verse of Jonah.
Animals know better than that, man.
That's another destruction in here. Nineveh. Give me the last 2 verses, actually. All right? That's what y'all brothers and sisters don't understand. The Most High's words may be in a book, but they are real. All right? Everything that happens in the Bible happens again. Jonah is in a minute. All right? That's right. It's a small book. You should find. So we come out to teach the words of the Bible to our people. And y'all got to wake up, man, because the time is near.
That's right.
Anytime you see those type of laws passing, we're at the end, man.
That's right.
At the last days.
That's right.
We read from the beginning, and now we live in the last days. If they pass that law, the Bible says this place is known as spiritually known as Egypt and spiritually known as Sodom. So if it's known for both of those things, destruction is real close.
That's right.
In order to get out of here, you have to believe in His commandments, His laws, statutes. That's how you're going to live. When destruction come on earth, give me the last chapter, the last verse. I think it's chapter 5. Because if you don't keep the commandments, this is what's going to happen to the whole nation of our people. Read.
Jonah 4, verse 11. And should not I spare Nineveh, the great city, wherein more than 3,000 persons they cannot discern between their right hand and their left hand, and also much cattle.
In other words, they couldn't even tell right from wrong in the city of Nineveh. They can't tell right from wrong in San Francisco, and Oakland, and Sacramento, where it comes down from. New York can't even tell right from wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah. Don't you think the Most High who created the heavens and the earth, when He told Noah to get a male and a female of a cattle, of every cattle, why did the Most High say get man and man, or woman and woman? Okay, you guys got to understand that, man. The Most High don't bring confusion.
That's right.
Okay, man bring confusion. Okay, I'm gonna read the scripture. This is Genesis 7, verse 2. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7, the male and his female. Okay, and the beasts that are not clean by 2 of the male and the female. Of the fowls also of the air by 7, the male and the female, to keep seed upon the face of the earth. That's why the Most High made male and female, okay? To bring forth seed, to bring forth life, okay?
To bring replenishment. Give me Numbers 30. Brother, go. Right, in other words, the Most High said, go and repopulate the earth. That's what He said. He never said, man, go with man. What is 2 plus, what is 1 plus, minus 1? 0. 1 minus 1 is 0, and that's what a man is.
That's right.
They have no children. They got to go and adopt children, and they corrupt those children to do the same thing they did. Read Numbers 30. Read verse 2. Let me show you about the vows they make over there.
Numbers 30, verse 2. If a man vow a vow unto the Lord, or swear an oath to bind his soul with a vow, he shall not break his word. He shall do according to all that proceedeth out of his mouth.
Now, where is that where a homosexual would get married to a homosexual and make a vow? First and foremost, the Most High is already against homosexuality. Now, how are you going to make a vow that's already corrupted to another vow? Come on.
If a woman also vow a vow unto the Lord, and bind herself by a vow, being in her father's house in her youth, and her father hear her vow, and her bound wherewith she hath bound her soul.
In other words, you daughters of your fathers, if you're living in your father's house, if you make a vow, you got to go to your father first. Ask your father's permission. Then, why do you think the father during the marriage or during the wedding, at a wedding, what does the father do for his daughter? He takes his daughter and hands her to the man that she's married. That's a vow. You don't see a father doing that for a man. It's only for the woman. In other words, while she's under her father's house, she has to obey his commands. When she's under her husband's house, they both have to make commands and keep them. Come on.
And her father hear her vow, and her vow wherewith she hath bound her soul, and her father shall hold his peace at her. Then all her vows shall stand, and every vow wherein she hath bound her soul shall stand.
Right, so in other words, a marriage vow is only for the man and the woman. It's not for man and man.
That's right. I know you guys go.
So we come out every week to push the truth, man. We know that distraction is meant for this place. We already know. They pass